And welcome back to another session of Awareness. I'm your host, Taylor Martin. I'm with Racquel Moore. And we were just talking a little bit about stress. Stress seems to be very much a part of our day-to-day lives. It seems that there are always things that are putting stress into our space, whether they be events or circumstances or people. And stress really can be one of the leading causes of disease within the body. And it can be one of the biggest causes to overall mental health. So let's talk a little bit about stress and the work of spiritual mechanics and how that works hand in hand with stress.
Well, stress causes distress in the body. It also, when you're stressed out, chemically it raises your cortisol levels. When your cortisol levels go up, causes cancer. This is a medical fact. This has nothing to do with, my personal knowledge on this. I actually found this out from a medical doctor. So what spiritual mechanics does is it helps you to relieve the stress or delete the pictures that are causing you to, we'll say, panic or hit, we'll say, pictures that are recorded in your space from the past, whether it's a past life or just yesterday, day before, your car breaks down, your significant other gets pissed off at you, whatever has caused that stress. So if you can delete the pictures by using the tools that are taught in spiritual mechanics, you can start to, we'll say, diffuse the stress pictures and bring your body back down to a calm level so that you're not in a constant state or a perpetual state of dis-ease or disease.
Right.
That's what causes
Right.
disease, is a dis-ease of the body.
Right. Now, in day-to-day life, as one learns these tools, how do they apply them in everyday type of moments where, again, maybe somebody cuts me off on the freeway or I'm running late for an appointment, I start to feel these things come over me. Are these tools something that I can do anywhere? Are they something that...
Yeah, it's kind of like a video game. Like it is actually really useful when you're on the freeway or in traffic, like you said. You just start to use the tools almost like you're in a living video game. And you just get rid of that energy that just rolled up in your body of, whether it's anger or you feel that somebody screwed you over or, I don't know, cut you off or something
Right.
like that.
Because, the emotion of stress, it triggers anxiety, it triggers fear, it triggers that there's a lot of trigger points from that one specific word. And I think that, it doesn't matter where you live on this planet,
There's a lot of people on this planet
There's a lot
now,
of people,
and it just really is irritating.
And I think it escalates a little bit when you are, like, we're in Los Angeles, obviously, and this is a very
one of the most stressful places.
and it's a very hustle bustle town. Everybody is moving, and how quickly they can get from point A to point B, and how much can be accomplished in a day. And there's some detriment to that if you're not able to really focus on yourself.
Well, it will suck the energy right out of you. By the time you get to the place you're supposed to be driving to get to that appointment or that meeting, it could have completely changed the way you feel. Let's say you have to go to an audition as an actor or an actress, and you have to be pretty light and happy. Usually by the time people arrive at their location, they're mad, they're angry, they've had to feel all the energy that's around them going through traffic. Now, the students that I've trained in the past, they sit there and they use the tools. It's like a video game, and they go, by the time I get there, I really don't feel that way.
Right.
So
Because
they pre-diffuse it.
Because, if you show up to that appointment or to that class and you are full of anger and fear or sadness or anxiety, whatever it is, in that present time, while you're there, what kind of result are you going to get when you allow
Not
those
much.
type of
Yeah, not
emotions
much.
to consume you? Right.
Because also a lot of your energy might still be on that freeway instead of in present time at that class or that audition or that interview that you're going to.
I'm still thinking about the guy that cut me off
Right.
30 minutes ago.
Or the fight you
Right.
had before you left because you were so stressed out and in a hurry.
Right.
And this is the problem with, if you can diffuse the energy with the energy tools, you can be in present time. You can be present wherever you're at instead of stuck always a few steps behind from, the fight you had with your boss. Even when people are leaving work, they had a fight with their boss. Now they get on the freeway and they're mad. They're cutting people off, trying to, get whatever power they think they can get by going faster on the freeway than someone else. So if you can use the tools to diffuse that, by the time you get home, you don't have to be still mad at your boss or angry on the freeway or
taking it out on your wife or your kids or whatever. And so I think that's the importance of it, is that it's always going to be there, but there are tools that you can use that allow it not to dictate your life, that allow you to really stay in present time. And the only way that we can really create present and create future is if we are right here, right now.
Yeah, you can only change energy in present time. You can't change the past and you can't change the future. Like, I've had students before that are like emergency workers or firemen or police officers, and they said that these tools really, really helped them to be able to, we'll say, not put their job onto the people that they loved or take it out on them, and also to help themselves, because a lot of these people, they get ulcers, they get chronic headaches because they're in very high stress situations on a daily basis.
Right.
Like if you think of an ambulance or an emergency paramedic person.
Right.
So it keeps them from, we'll say, not quitting, because a lot of people that are in very high stress jobs, they have to quit.
Right.
They can't keep doing it because it causes such stress for them.
Right. So here's to you not quitting, and we'll see you again on another episode of Awareness Sessions.